Hey guys, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, man. Some of you have been asking how I feel. I feel better. I feel a lot better today. Bless up yourself, man. Thanks again for remembering that I wasn't feeling well over the weekend. And yeah, it was just some allergy, man. And tell you when that allergy hit you, sometimes it's just like really damaging. It make you feel sick. You don't even know what to do with yourself. But I went to the pharmacy and get some stuff, and then I had a little, some little red spot in my mouth because I'm allergic to citrus stuff and alcohol. And I went and drank a beer the other day, and my whole mouth was like a pain. So my brother told me about a certain medication that you get at the pharmacy, and I went and get it, and it works perfectly. It's a kind of anesthetic mouthwash. It's really good. So it works. But right now, I'm making some curry goat. I went by some expensive meat. Goat meat, goat meat is more expensive than beef or than steak or even oxtail, but it's more expensive down here. I just feel like some curry goat, so why not spend $3,600 on myself, buy 2 pounds of curry goat, goat meat, so I can, yeah. If you buy a plate of goat meat, curry goat at the restaurant, you'll pay anywhere from $15 to $18 a plate. You're not getting a pound of meat, so it still works out better because you're just getting maybe a 2 spoonful of meat, and that's it. It's not gonna even be a house. And yeah, so it will last for tonight and tomorrow. And maybe I'll give my brother some if he comes over. So that's it for dinner anyway. Making some curry and some plain rice. Yeah, man, I'm feeling a lot better today. My voice a little bit still raspy, but I don't know what that caused that. I don't like fan, but lately I find that it's kind of humid in here. Even though the wind is blowing a lot, it's like you just don't feel that freshness in the place. It's cool here. I open up all the windows, but it's not bad. If you go outside and come back inside, you feel really nice and cool till your body adjusts, and then you start to feel a little bit again. But yeah, man. Yeah, so there's my goat meat cooking down really good. So you get some time in there. All the seeds are really well cooked out in it. So I'm just letting it cook down as we go along. It's not close yet to finish yet, but it's about halfway there. Let me put some more water on it. I keep this boiling water here in the kettle to keep it going, so I don't have to be attending to it all the time. Yes, guys, so yeah, man, I was contemplating something today. I was thinking about some things that, let me just share it with you just a minute. Let me just go over here and look at the pot again. Yes, guys, so something I said I wanted to share with you. For example, I love Jamaican. I love my own people, and I love Jamaica. But I don't understand this overwhelming desire to show their ignorance when it comes to certain things. For example, then the shooting today in Mandeville, the police and that guy. Why can't they just leave it to the police, leave it to the media? And if you're doing social media, show it without carrying on with this drama, this overwhelming drama, and this excitement, And then you have these guys on TikTok going, "Oh, come on, Jamaica, we're better than that. Come on, Jamaica, come on, Jamaica, come on, Jamaica." It's not Jamaica. It's not Jamaican. It's one individual That caused a problem, and the police go to arrest him, and he starts shooting at them, and the police, they have a shootout for 5 hours. They're there. They make sure they evacuate the building, and they do a thing precision, do properly. They eventually got him. But it's just, what, you stop going on YouTube or TikTok and, come on Jamaica, you better than that, Jamaica, can't tell me this. Get the facts, and don't go talk nothing about no people shooting people over $2 or $200. You don't know what happened. Stop running with some loose lips, foolish news, and go start saying things that is this crediting and this degrading. Stop running with things like that. Just let it be, man. The media is handling it, and people will hear what they hear, and GIS and those other news media will report it. Just like in the state, when you have a mass shooting or you have people killing people, you don't find YouTubers going on, come on United States, come on America, come on Canada, man. Come on. Yeah, they are there in Canada, just at his door in his house with his family. In Canada, some guy just walk up to his door and shot him right in front of his kid, kill him. You know, people say, come on, Canada, man. Come on, Canada. Come on, Toronto. Come on. No. Just stop it, man. Stop. Start calling out Jamaica. Come on, Jamaica. Come on. As if Jamaica have a responsibility to be more moral and more pure, more righteous than the rest of the world. We all have a responsibility to be upright and live right. And I bet this guy who's saying that, I bet he's in America. He's a Jamaican in America. And he's not coming home, but he's sitting there, only want to hear good news or hear bad news about Jamaica. And the first thing he hears is, come on, Jamaica, man, come on. Stop it, man. Just stop trying to get viewers by dealing with negative things. Okay? The other thing is, I see it here in Jamaica with the people, like years ago, there's only a few people that can afford cars. So they were civil, they behaved properly. I mean, people were courtesy and, to give people way and to, I was in vehicles when I see people just jump to help other people, always want to give people way and stuff like that, which people still do today. But you have so many idiots today who are not even educated, but I don't know how they get a license, but they own cars, and when they're driving, they are so show off. Some of the roads in Jamaica are so narrow, it's already one lane, call it one lane. So you have to squeeze past somebody. And these buffoons will be driving, and they'll stop in the middle of the road to talk to their buddies that they see on the road. And they'll stop in the middle of the road completely clueless and don't care about the people who are behind them who want to go where they're going. And to make matters worse, sometimes they stop in a curve, just as you enter in the curve. And when they see you sitting behind them, they're waving you through. Don't wave me through, I want to see. So when you're going to stop to talk to your buddies, pull off the road. Pull over to completely clear the lane so I can see enough to go around you. What you're seeing, I can't see, so don't direct me with your hand. Because the moment I start coming out there and somebody flying around the corner, some idiot like yourself flying around the corner, it's me that's gonna hit them, or they're gonna hit me, and you're gonna be sitting there blaming me. So stop acting like a jackass and sit in the corner trying to wave me around you. Don't block the road. It's a two-lane road with one this way and one that way, and sometimes the two-lane, it doesn't even make one. So if you see your buddy on the road and you want to talk to him, pull off somewhere. Pull off somewhere and go talk to him. You sit there in the middle of the road, chatting up as if you don't see nobody around you. The other thing is you're going into a parking lot and just small driveway. Somebody, because they look and they don't see no parking space, they stop in the middle of the parking lot and come out of the car and go into the store or wherever they're going to do their business. Park their car right there in the middle. Nobody can pass them. Even people who are really ahead of them and want to come out can't come out because they park their car right smack in the middle of the driveway. And you look at these things and say, man, what kind of small pea-brain idiots do these things? You'll park your car properly in a parking space. Yeah. So your car is parked properly in a parking lot, and you are ready to leave, only to find that you can't come out because some idiot just parked their car blocking the entire driveway. Nobody can come in, nobody can go out because they put their car in the middle because they figure they're just gonna run into that store and come up before everybody else. But by the time you come out, you can't run into that store. Somebody's leaving. You can't do that, fools. You can't do that. You have to respect, people, and know that you are not the only one on planet Earth. You know, give space to people. Be courteous man. Be kind. Be caring. Those are the kind of things that annoy me about people. Mind you, I have you have a similar incident in Canada. So, and this is what I'm saying to people: when you're talking, don't talk like Jamaica. Like the thing that's happening in Jamaica is only unique to Jamaica. When things happen here because it happen all over the world the same way. When I was growing up and I was eating those Ethiopia, what they were call them, apples, apples from trees here in Jamaica, climbing the trees and picking apple and eating them, breaking sugar cane and eating them, and doing that, running through a banana walk and pick banana. I didn't know that people were in the Philippines and other part of the world were doing the same thing. So I started talking to some Filipino people and they started telling me, hey, we were picking the apple, we were climbing the trees, girls and boys climbing the trees, they were breaking sugar cane and they eat sugar cane. I didn't know they were doing the same thing. But I think a lot of my Jamaican people need to travel. And when they travel, when they travel, they think they're in paradise. They don't realize that the reason why things are so orderly in America, Canada, so-called orderly, is because the people follow the rule of law. When they're in Jamaica, they want to do what they want to do their way. They don't want to follow the law. They don't want to abide by the law. They don't want, you want everything to be the way it is in Canada or America. But yet you don't want to follow the rules. Some of you want to have free health care according to you, quote unquote, free health care. So you know what you should do? The government of Jamaica should do what the Canadian government do to you. Tax you at least 60% of your wages so they can pay for you all the free stuff you want. You idiots. They're not free. You're paying for them. They just monetarily take them out of your pay. That's why when you make $1,000 and you get $400 out of it, that's why they do. They take most of your pay. Idiots. You go to America and they say, oh, it's free healthcare. No, you pay for it. You have to pay. They take it out of your pay and then you have to pay some more to supplement it. It's not free, people. It's not free. You see the roads are big and nice in America? They take it from your pay. You know how much you pay for property tax in America and Canada? If your house is worth so much, my house was 1,700 and something square foot. And I was paying 5,700 Canadian dollars per year. Here, my house, my property here is huge. I don't even know the square footage, but I know it's big. My house in Canada could fit here. And I only pay 144 Canadian dollars a year, which is 14,000 Jamaican dollars. If the government start raise property tax on us, everybody start to complain. But you know what the property tax go for? The property tax go to keep up your area, the road, to maintain your roads in your home area, to do all these things, your infrastructure, to build those up. So anywhere you live, they charge you property tax according to the needs here. But if the government of Jamaica says it's going to raise property tax, everybody start to ball and start to cuss the JLP or the PNP, whichever government is doing it. Everybody start to cuss them and say how they're wicked and it is. But you know how these countries that you're running to get to be developed? Because government will go in, realize that they have to do these things and they have to tax the people. The people complain, of course they complain. But they eventually settle down and pay their tax anyway because they have to. In America, if you don't pay your tax, you go to jail. In Canada, they'll go to jail, but they're a little more lenient. They don't start writing you on if you have a house, they'll put a lien on your house, meaning that they'll put a hold on your house, and anytime you try to sell that house, they just take their part out of it first. In Jamaica, you're not like that. Jamaica is a free country. But you love to go to this place and pay the tax willingly or unwillingly, but you pay tax anyway to get the service you want. But what Jamaican government want to do it, regardless of whether they be JLP or PNP, you also complain, but you want the free stuff. It's not free. They're just saying freedom is not free. You have to pay the price. You got to sacrifice for your liberty. I know I talk sober sometimes and I get frustrated because I love Jamaica, man. I love Jamaican people. I love my own people. I feel good when I go into the store and I see my own people color. I feel good when I go to the airport and I see my own people serving. I see my own people in charge. But for those of you out there, I don't know if you're uneducated or simple-minded. You're driving your vehicle, you disregard other people. You are riding your bikes, pop a wheelie on the bikes in the middle of the road. You're driving your cars, you can't even wait. You're just going 5 minutes down the road and you have to fly past at 100 miles per hour. Come on, folks. Easy, man. Take it easy. Settle down. And if the police come to you and give you a ticket, you start carrying on like the police is the wickedest spirit on earth. The police want to, what they call it, enforce the law, because there are laws against these things that you're doing. And the police, they try to enforce it. But you guys carry on and you mouth off the police and you carry on and call them name and tell them what to do with their mother and all that stuff. But so what you want to live? I would really like to understand, what do you want? What do you want the government to do? Because if the government tax you, you complain. But if they don't tax you, they can't afford to do the thing that you want them to do. Stop voting for party line, man. Vote with common sense. I don't care. I don't take no party. I don't care about whether JLP or PNP. I just want to know that the government that is in there is responsible enough and taking care of the things that the people of Jamaica need. I don't want people to come and give handout at my doorsteps. I'm willing to work for what I have. I don't want some government come and buy vote for me. I want to know that the government is responsible enough. You talk about corruption. Every government corrupt. Look in America. You can't find any more corruption than that. Look in Canada. Look in UK. Every government is corrupt. There's some form of corruption. In the churches, pastors are corrupt. Everybody. In the place of justice, there's the judge are corrupt. Human being, you out there who is saying that those people are corrupt, you are corrupt. You're stealing your neighbor's stuff. You're begrudging someone for something else. Every one of us are sinners, weak, fallen human beings. But we can live civil among one another. And when you have a vehicle, it's not a toy. Be responsible. Be respectful of somebody else. When you're going to stop, you see your friend in the road, you're going to stop, pull over. If there's no place to stop, just wave to him and tell him later. Don't stop in the middle of the road inconvenience somebody else. Don't pop a wheelie on your bike, come up the road, because if that flip, you're going to cause me to kill you. And I don't want that. Yeah, so if your bike flip when you're pop a wheelie and carrying on like that, you're going to cause me to kill you, and I don't want to kill you. So be responsible. Act like a human being. Be patient. Drive with patience. And be alert of what you're doing, because you know what? Life is precious. And you will get where you're going when you get there. That's all I'm saying, man. Jamaican people, I love you. I'm going to go back to attend to my curry goat. It's almost done cooked. So bless up yourself, guys. Have a good one. See you in the next one.